Okay, today I am making an adjustable ridgeline for my hammock. And I am going to be a little rebel about this because uh, this is 75 feet of 7/64 am steel. And I don't know how long to make it. So I am going to make the loops, put it through the berries, and then decide how long to make it. I'm going to put uh, the hammock up and adjust it from there. The reason why I'm doing an adjustable line is these are new hammocks to us, and I'm not sure how I want to hang them. So I want that flexibility. Okay, so again, this is 7/64 am steel. Okay, and I'm going to start. Okay, and 7/64 is a 8-strand braided line. This line is in the Mariner industry. This particular diameter, holds 1,900 pounds. Take that down a little bit. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take 4 of these strands off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do that to both ends. What you need for this project is a tape measure, scissors, a Sharpie, and some wire. I think that is a 16 gauge wire that I've cut probably maybe 18 inches off and folded it in half. And you don't necessarily need the forceps. I used them in the last job and they're just still out. Okay, again, I'm going to take 4 of these. Cut them off. For tutorial purposes, I want at least a 3-inch loop. So I am going to go now. I'm going to go 4 inches up, and that is going to be my tell that it's going to be buried. So I want a 3-inch loop. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That's going to be one side, and then I'm going to go 3 more. Let's just move it down. 2, 3. Okay. So I don't normally measure things out. I do it by eye just because I've made so many of them. All right, so that's going to be my loop. So what I'm going to go to this second the last mark I made. And I'm going to kind of pinch that so that it opens up like this. Now this is a hollow braid. And I'm going to take this wire that I have folded in half here. Probably should get another one, but it's still working. Okay. And I'm going to open it where I bend it in half. And I'm going to take this and kind of estimate the center and put that through there. And then I'm going to take this end feed it. Well, first I'm going to make sure it's secure on there. And I'm going to feed it through the center of this. Now it is there it goes. Sometimes it goes very quickly and sometimes it is such a pain in the behind. Okay, now I want to take this there, pull it until my next mark is showing, and I don't see it. Yep, there it is, right there. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to open the short end and take my wire back through, estimating the middle again. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that's secure on there and work it through. There we go. I'm going to take it out of the wire. And what we're doing is making a locked Dremel. Okay, I did pretty good with that tangling. Okay, so we're going to pull that on through. Now, there we have a locked loop. Okay, the next step is to take the little end and come down and add 1.5 inches, 2 inches, it doesn't matter. You're just trying to get it so it buries itself. So you're going to take your wire again and you're going to pinch that up to open it, and you're going to feed that wire in there. Now, this is a hollow braid, And you're going to work that wire by pinching it and opening it up. And that wire is going to stay in the center of that braid. And you're going to work it up and get it as close to that lock, the Brummel lock, as you can. Okay, and just for my safety purposes, not safety, but I don't want this to pull the whole way through. So I'm going to fold that end. So whenever it does go sliding, it's going to stay in there. All right. So make sure the wire is going to hold that. Now, this is a patient activity, and I don't have any. You're going to push all the line, not all the line, but the line that's on the wire up, and you are going to try to stick this end and pull it the whole way down through. So this is just working it, trying to work it up. And once it gets completely inside there, it goes a little faster. But to start it, it's oh, there we go. Okay. All right. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. Now you want to dress that up there, make it as neat as possible, and make sure it is completely inside the braid. Okay. And it is. And now this part is called milking the berry, because you've just created a berry. And you just pull it down and watch. The tail will completely disappear. There it goes. And there you have your fixed end. All right. So I came down, see where the end of this is? And it does stay in your hands, but you know, it's not a problem. All right, so there's the end of the Brummel. So let's go down, let's say 5 inches from there. Okay, so from 5 inches, I'm going to measure 12 inches. Okay, so at least 12 inches. Because this is actually your constrictor. Okay, so you want to repeat this process and open this up. Stick your wire in there and keep it, yeah, if it comes out, just back it up and put it back in. This is like a Chinese finger trap puzzle. When it's loose like this, things can flow through it. But when it's straight and tight, nothing's going to flow through it. Now, I'm getting close. Keep an eye on the end so you don't lose your, oh, back it up. Okay, all right, now, put that out there. So that's going to be a good 12 inches, I hope. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to find the end of this again. Now, I also forgot to tell you things that you're going to need. You're going to need like a bead or a nut or a washer. Because if this ever, what we're doing is feeding this through here, and if it ever goes in there, it is almost impossible to get out. So I like to put something there to kind of stop it from beating itself back in on itself. Securely put the amstill in there, because if you lose it in a berry, you got to pull it back out and do it again. Okay. Same old patient game. You are working it down. Here we go. And she's through. And there you have your adjustable line. Now see, whenever it is bunched up like this, it will freely flow through that channel. But when you straighten that out, bunching it up again, when you straighten it out, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Alright, now all I gotta do is take the hammock apart, take off all the hardware, like the carabiners and stuff, and put it up. But this is the whole thing. Alright, thanks for coming along.